This is the process shot. I'm Michael. I'm stuck in a haunted movie theater, and this film really isn't helping. Skinamarink is a new horror movie from director Kyle Edward Ball, which follows two children, Kevin and Kaylee, who wake up in the middle of the night to find that their father has gone missing. They also discover that the phone lines in the house seem to be dead, and somehow all the doors and windows to the outside world have completely disappeared. Alone and afraid, they take refuge downstairs, watching old cartoons on video and playing with Lego sets. But as the night goes on, strange events take place, suggesting that perhaps there is somebody with the children after all, though who or whatever they are isn't ever made clear, though their intentions do turn particularly dangerous. Sounds like a simple ghost story, doesn't it? Well, it's far from that. This story almost puts you right into the middle of events with almost no setup at all, and then leaves you there for the rest of the runtime. It makes things very confusing as you try and piece everything together, pushing you to pay closer and closer attention to the events that occur, as vague as they are. This is actually a good approach to the storytelling, as it forces you into the perspectives of Kevin and Kaylee, who are far too young to really be able to process whatever's going on around them, other than being aware that things are happening. It gives the ongoing story less of a feeling of mystery and discovery, and instead much more of a tone of fear and foreboding, with this sense of dread that escalates over time, despite how relatively little actually occurs. That's primarily because of how well the movie pulls you into its world. It makes the more explicit horror elements even more effective, simply because there's little that explicitly indicates if or when something will be coming up. Basically, you simply become like the kids in the movie, stuck in a time and place where things are far beyond your control, and whatever is going on is happening around you, and you don't have much choice but to be swept along. The visual makeup and general production design of the film is definitely how it accomplishes this feeling of anxiety. It immediately stands out by being extremely murky and dark, with a visually grainy appearance as though everything were filmed on a really old camera. The limited lighting does less to bring something specific into focus, at least in most cases, and more to emphasize what someone within the scene can actually see, as well as what they or others might be doing within the environment. Conversely, the bleakness of scenes where lighting is lacking helps to create tension as objects and figures become blurs and blobs, often revealing themselves in the movie's more shocking moments. The cinematography is especially expressive, figuratively and literally taking the perspectives of Kevin and Kaylee by keeping low to the floor, staring upwards at doors or pictures on the walls, and in general not having a great focus on anything going on at all. That facet extends to the audio as well, which is absent of music and clarity, with any audible dialogue needing subtitles due to how muffled it all sounds. However, it also seems to be that this is entirely by design. The movie as a whole is like a bad memory, both in its ambiguity of whatever is actually going on, and in how it presents itself from Kevin and Kaylee's perspectives, almost as if the whole film is cut together from their memories. That in itself seems to be the final piece of why the movie's complete absence of cinematic polish is so effective in its storytelling capability, since it seems to hit a primal sort of connective thread between this depiction of childhood memories, confusion, and experiences, and our own. Skinamarink, Kyle Edward Ball, 2022. 4.5 stars. I definitely recommend watching it, but I mean, you don't have to. I'm not an authority. Don't say I didn't warn you. That's it for this review. If you liked it, leave a like. If you have something to add, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and try to take a nap, preferably in a very well-lit area. I don't think I'll ever turn a light off around here again, honestly.